Welcome to Sports on Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. I am Kelvin Owusu Ansah. Before we get into the latest in the world of sports, let's give thanks to Mega 6 Lotto. 6 numbers can change your life. What would you do if you won 1 million Ghana cedis with only 49 numbers to choose from? You can win lots of exciting prizes with Mega 6 Lotto. All you need to do is to play before 5 p.m. every Monday to Saturday before 5 p.m. Dial star 266# or download the iOS and Android apps on mega6lotto.com to play. Mega 6 Lotto is approved and regulated by the National Lotteries Authority. Let's begin from the Ghana Black Queens, and they got the job done in the end now with 9 wins in a row for Nora Hoptel and a side without conceding a goal. Billy Shen has more from the Accra Sports Stadium.
The game has just ended here at the Accra Sports Stadium, with the Black Queens taking up a 2-0 victory on the day and a 5-0 aggregate win as they move on to round 3 of the 2024 Olympic Games qualifiers. Now, for most of the encounter, the Black Queens were struggling to find their rhythm, especially in the first half. But in the second half, they did step up, creating a number of good clear-cut chances to score. And Evelyn Bedu, of course, finished her chance in the second half. And an own goal from a Benin defender ensured that victory for Nora Hoptel's side. It is now 9 games in a row for Nora Hoptel, getting a win and also managing to keep a clean sheet in this game. So 9 games in a row with a clean sheet for Nora Hoptel's side. And up next will be Zambia in round 3 of the qualifiers, and they will hope to get another victory to move ever closer to Paris. Really.
So that was it there from the Accra Sports Stadium on Tuesday, where the Black Queens managed to qualify for the third round of the qualifiers, where they are going to play against Zambia. Nora Hoptel admitted it was a very difficult start to the game, but they never underrated Benin and were not complacent.
No, I had that feeling that we have been flying too high.
Well, sorry for that poor insert there, but Nora Hoptel, 9 wins, yes, out of 9 games. She scored 31 goals with this current Black Queens team, and they haven't conceded a single goal from the 9 games that they've played. Very incredible record there from Nora Hoptel and the Black Queens. Now moving on to the Black Stars, Ghana will be playing the World Cup qualifiers in 2 matches in November. And the first game was at the Barbara Sports Stadium on the 17th of November, which is a Friday. And Ghana will open that qualifying campaign against Madagascar at the Barbara Sports Stadium. Now, the game is suspected to kick off at 4 p.m. according to FIFA. The center referee is Gweza Samer from Morocco, and he will be assisted by Brinzi Zakaria, Nasiri Hamza, and then El Jafari Nuruddin, with Nigeria's Shaibu Amadu as the referee assessor and Kashala Bangana Kali from Nigeria as the match commissioner. So Samer is 43 years and will be expected to lead the charge for that particular game. The other game sees Boué Abdelaziz from Mauritania being appointed referee for that away game against Comoros. The game is expected to take place at the Moroni Stadium on Tuesday, the 21st of November 2023 at 7 p.m. Now, the 31-year-old will be assisted by Diba Hamedine, who is the assistant 1, Yusuf Mohammed Mahmoud as the assistant 2, and Dieu Musa Alazan as the 4th referee. So these are the referees for the games that will be coming up later this month. So that is the Black Stars for you there. The referees have already been appointed. Now, it's been very difficult for some football clubs to assist, but even for the women's football, it becomes very difficult for them to manage their teams following the spillage of the Akosombo. Many families are struggling to find their feet in affected areas. Same can be said about Mepe Ladies, a football club who are in Mepe. My colleague Bilishan has a lot more that will come up on TV3 New Day later today. But let's listen to the plight of the ladies after that spillage.
The water took us most of our things, even our jerseys and balls. So we're not able to come to training.
It's affecting me while I'm sitting down in the house, not doing training. So I think I cannot be that Ronaldo I want to be.
And next month we are starting our league, and we don't know how we are going to play the league.
They don't know how they are going to start the league because the league begins next month for the Women's Division 1. Well, very unfortunately there. The extended version will be coming your way on our usual Friday features when Oricompo comes your way with the morning sports on Sunrise. Now, let's take a look at the Ghana Premier League match day 8 and matches that will be coming up today. Hatterfolk play against Mediama SC at the Accra Sports Stadium at 3 p.m. Let's have a quick listen to Mediama head coach, that is Augustine Evans Adote, on the game that will be coming up this afternoon.
I know Hearts to be a good side. I respect Hearts of Folk. The name is there. They have good players as compared to that of Mediama. I saw them in their last game against Samatex. Looking at Hearts of Folk, I can testify that we are facing a heckling tax on Wednesday. But all the same, I want to tell my fans to relax and trust that by close of the day, Mediama will give the fans good results.
So that is it there from Augustine Evans Adote. He wants to, however, defend the Ghana Premier League, which he won last season.
1, defending the title. We won the league title. Looking at the league table, we are 8 on the log as I'm speaking, with an outstanding game. I'm not focusing on the outstanding game. This is a match I want to make sure Mediama come back not less than a point. If not a win, we want to get at least a point to make sure that come the next time against Swatraman here, Mediama will jump up on the league log.
That is from Augustine Evans Adote. Let's go back to the fixtures for today. Nations Football Club at the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex will be playing against Real Tamale United. Dreams FC against Brecum. Chelsea. Adriana FC against Bofuakwatano. Karela United Football Club will be hosting Bibiani Gold Stars. Samatex play against Legon Cities. Bechem United will welcome Great Olympics to the Nanafosu Jiabo Park. And on Thursday, there's a big game coming up in Swatraman against Asante Kotoko. Kotoko will be facing the former coach Maxwell Knedo, who is currently leading the Ghana Premier League table, still with a game in hand against Mediama SC. And Accra Lions on Thursday at the Accra Sports Stadium play against Hearts of Lions. So the battle of the Lions. Now let's move away from the Ghana Premier League to Europe, and it's getting difficult for Thomas Partey to stay fit. Frustrations have hit Arsenal and Ghana as both seem to be looking for more silverware. Ghana will be looking forward to lifting the Africa Cup of Nations for the first time next year as we play the 2023 edition in Cote d'Ivoire. But Partey is expected to be out for a few weeks for Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta on Partey's injury.
I think he will be out for weeks. I don't know how long, but yes, he's got another appointment today, and we will see more after that. Yes, it's a big concern because when Thomas is fit and available and he's been part of the team, we've seen what the results and the impact that he had in the team. Season we have more protection, especially for that reason as well, because we know in the last 2 seasons what had happened and the impact that I had in the team. So we have to address that. And now it's happened, and it happened in football. I'm so sorry for him because I think he's doing every single thing that he can do to be there. He was gutted. We are all for him, but he needs to lift himself up again with our support and go again, because he's a player that is critical for us.
Well, Arsenal deemed Partey critical to the team, and Mikel Arteta says they're going to do everything possible to make sure he is fit and returns to the pitch soon. Now, Newcastle United will be playing against Manchester United this evening, but they have a number of injuries that has reduced the squad strength. Harvey Barnes is injured with a foot injury. Sven Bodman with a knee injury. Alexander Isak has a groin. There's a shoulder injury for Jacob Murphy. Elliot Anderson has a back injury, and then Sandro Tonali has been banned, though they are still waiting for clarity. And Javier Manquillo also has a groin injury. Eddie Hearn on the unavailability list ahead of that big game tonight.
You can have a game where you lose 1 or 2 players and suddenly the outlook on the squad and the sort of dynamic of the squad changes. But you just have to roll with the punches. You have to absorb the hits and you have to find a way, and that's what we're going to try to do. So it's not ideal for us, especially with the season we have, different to last year. Totally different feel, where we could maybe absorb those hits a bit easier with the week-to-week games. We're not in that position now, so we're going to need everybody in the squad to step up, and I think that's the key message, is everyone has to give a bit more. And everyone's so important, and I said that pre-campaign, at the start of this year, every player in our squad has a huge role to play now.
Every player has a very big role to play for them. Now, some more news on transfer. And Real Madrid's Brazil winger Vinicius Jr. has signed a contract extension until 2027. The La Liga club announced on Tuesday the 23-year-old joined Madrid from Flamengo in 2018 for a reported transfer fee of 46 million euros and has since made 235 appearances, scoring 62 goals. Real Madrid and Vinicius Jr. have reached an agreement to extend the player's contract, linking him to the club until the 30th of June 2027, Real Madrid revealed in a statement. So Vinicius Jr. extended his stay at the Los Blancos, and FIFA have confirmed that Saudi Arabia have submitted the only bid to host the 2034 World Cup. Australia had expressed interest in hosting that particular tournament, but as it stands now, it is only Saudi Arabia who have put up their bid for this. Let's not forget the Ghana Football Association wants to just have their support and give their support to the Saudis. Now, some games will be coming up in the Africa Football League. That is Mamelodi Sundowns against Al Ahly. That game ended 1-0 in the first leg, so the return leg is coming up this evening. Ahly are playing at home and they will be hosting Mamelodi Sundowns. In the other game, Esperance Sportive de Tunis will be hosting Wydad Athletic Club from Casablanca. The first leg ended 1-0 in favor of Wydad in Morocco. The second leg coming up in Tunisia as Esperance hope to turn things around. There will be some games coming up in the EFL Cup this evening. West Ham United will be playing against Arsenal. There is Bournemouth against Liverpool. There is Chelsea, Blackburn Rovers, Everton play against Burnley. There is Ipswich Town against Fulham, Manchester United against Newcastle in the biggest game for this evening. The Coppa Italia sees Genoa play against Reggiana, Lecce against Parma, and then Udine will be playing against that is Cagliari. And the DFB Cup, Borussia Dortmund against Hoffenheim. There is Freiburg against Paderborn. There is Bayer Leverkusen against Sunderland, and then Nuremberg against Hansa Rostock. FC Bayern Munich travel to play against Saarbrücken in that game, and Eintracht Frankfurt against Victoria Cologne. These are the games coming up across Europe. Thanks to Mega 6 Lotto, we brought you sports on Sunrise. 6 numbers can change your life with Mega 6 Lotto. All you need to do is to select from 49 numbers and you can win lots of exciting prizes up to 1 million Ghana cedis today. You can play before 5 p.m. every Monday to Saturday. Dial star 266# or download the iOS and Android apps on mega6lotto.com to play today. Mega 6 Lotto is approved and regulated by the National Lotteries Authority. My name is Kelvin Owusu Ansah. Sunrise continues with Johnny Hughes, Helena Piampo for William Esiedu, and the rest of the team. Have a very good Wednesday. It's a new month. May it be filled up with blessings for all of us. DJ Abiam, as always, will serve you with some fine tunes before Sunrise continues.